Okay, in this tutorial we are learning how to use the card layout. The purpose of the card layout is so that you can swap between panels in a single panel. So here I've got a frame with a border layout set with a title in my south, buttons in my east, and in my central I've just got a blank panel which I named pan card. Okay, and I want to be able to change using the menu or the panel buttons, sorry, the option buttons here. Toggle buttons, damn it, one of them. Anyway, what we're going to do in this panel here is the first thing we've got to do is got to set its layout. We don't do it via the conventional means. The best way is to go to and create literally your own instance of card layout. Now the card layout is a java.awt class to utilize, and we're just going to call this lay for the layout card. Okay, first thing you'll do is you need to initialize that lay card. You'll see that there's only the default constructor and one other constructor which can be used, and the other constructor is being slow. Okay, so you'll see the default constructor is the one that you want to utilize. This one you can, if you want to set gaps between the outside of the actual panel. Anyway, so now what we're going to do is we are going to say for our main panel, the panel that we want to utilize, we are going to set its layout to be the card panel. Once you've done that, you're going to add your different panels to that panel. So we just go .add, and we are going to add, now the one we're going to utilize is this one here, where it says string name and the component. So we're basically going to say this is the name we're going to give to this panel that we're adding and the actual component that we're adding. So I'm going to call the first one pan A, and the panel we're going to add there is pan 1. Okay, slightly confusing. Maybe I should just call it pan 1. Okay, now you will just do the same thing. I'm actually not going to bother about that. I'm just going to copy, paste, and we're going to add 2 and 3. So we added the different panels to that layout. As easy as that. Now that we've got all of those there, the next thing we'll need to do is we'll need to make the action elements to change the panel. So I'm just going to create a public void. We do not create these methods that change between it in the actual action elements, because then it just becomes easier, more difficult to call. Like in this instance, we want to call it from both the menu bar and the buttons. So I'm going to say go pan 1. And this one we are going to just literally go I think it is lay card dot show pan card, which is the panel that we're working with, the panel that we added them to, and the string name that it is. So that's why I created an instance of the lay card, so that I can, or the card layout, so that I can refer to it which one to show. So this is the basic structure that we have here. And then what we're going to do is we are going to say we want to show, in this case, pan 1. We are going to duplicate this method. Again, don't worry, waste your time recoding it again. Paste. Naming convention is important here. 2, 2, 2, 3. Oops. Yeah. So there we go. We've got our 3 different methods that should change between the different items there. And we are now going to go to our design and code these different elements. So I'm just going to double click on them. It's easier. Fail. I did. Okay. And we are going to call go pan 1, and we'll do the same thing. Events action performed. Go pan 1. We then want to do the same thing for the button 2. I'm not going to code the rest of the menu bar, just save time in the video. And then we are going to code go pan 3. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So we're going to run this now. Hopefully it works. Usually it will never work first time, but we shall see. Okay, so there's my frame. It's already got panel A in it. If I click panel 2, it goes to B, panel 3, C. So 2, 3, obviously the A's are in the wrong side, but that's a small issue. And you'll see that if I click on this as well, it will take me back to panel A. So that is the card layout in a nutshell. It allows you to swap in a single panel in it between different panels. Thank you, bye.